how often do you find yourself working from the comfort of your own home? You might be surprised to know that you're not alone. As we navigate through the ever-evolving world of post-pandemic work this year, several key remote work statistics stand out. They not only offer insight into the current state of remote work, but also provide a glimpse into its future. Here's a snapshot of where we stand today. As of this year, 12.7% of full-time employees work from home, illustrating the rapid normalization of remote work environments. At the same time, a significant 28.2% of employees have adapted to a hybrid work model. This model combines the comfort of home and the professional environment of an office, offering flexibility while maintaining a level of physical presence at the workplace. Despite this steady rise in remote work, it's important to note that the majority of the workforce, 59.1% to be precise, still work in office. This percentage underscores the fact that while remote work is on an upswing, traditional in-office work is far from obsolete. So, what does this tell us? It's clear that remote work is no longer a passing trend or a temporary solution. It's becoming a new norm, a part of our work culture that's here to stay. However, it does not signal the end of the traditional office setting. In fact, the office remains a significant part of our work culture, providing a space for collaboration, social interaction, and a separation of work from home life. While the shift towards remote work is evident, the traditional office setting remains a significant part of our work culture. A scene script. Can you imagine a world where a significant chunk of the workforce never steps into a physical office? The future might be closer than you think. With the advancement of technology and the changes brought by the global pandemic, the landscape of work is transforming at an unprecedented pace. One of the most striking shifts is the projected growth of remote work. By 2025, it's anticipated that a whopping 32.6 million Americans will be working remotely. That's roughly 22% of the entire workforce. This burgeoning trend isn't just about numbers, it's about a fundamental shift in how we perceive work. The future of work is not bound by the four walls of an office or the conventional 9-to-5 schedule. It's flexible, it's dynamic, and it's digital. But what's driving this shift? Well, it turns out it's us, the workers. An overwhelming 98% of workers have expressed a desire to work remotely, at least some of the time. This figure underscores a growing affinity towards the flexibility, autonomy, and work-life balance that remote work offers. Couple that with the advancements in digital tools and technology, and we have a recipe for a future where remote work isn't just an option, it's the norm. But what does this mean for the world of work? For one, it suggests a future where geography is no longer a barrier to job opportunities. Talent can be sourced from anywhere, leading to a more diverse and inclusive workforce. Moreover, the rise of remote work could also trigger a significant shift in urban demographics. With less need to live near workplaces, people might opt for less crowded, more affordable places to live. This could alleviate some of the pressures on overpopulated cities and lead to a more equal distribution of economic opportunities. As we look ahead, it's clear that the desire for remote work and its trend is only set to grow. So whether you're an employer or an employee, it's time to embrace the future of work. A future where work is not a place you go, but a thing you do. How do employers feel about this shift towards remote work? The answer might surprise you. In the past, the traditional office setup was the norm, with remote work seen as an occasional perk or concession, but the tides are turning. One of the most telling signs of this shift is the fact that a whopping 93% of employers plan to continue conducting job interviews remotely. This isn't just a small tweak to the recruitment process, it's a clear signal that employers recognize the value and potential of remote work. Job interviews, traditionally a suit and tie, face-to-face affair, have been transformed into a virtual exchange, with employers and potential employees connecting from their own homes or personal spaces. This change not only streamlines the process, saving both parties time and resources, but also widens the talent pool, as geographical boundaries no longer limit recruitment. But it's not just about conducting interviews remotely. 16% of companies have taken the leap and are operating fully remotely. That's right, 1 in every 6 companies has no physical office. These companies are trailblazers, demonstrating that businesses can thrive without a brick-and-mortar presence, and inspiring others to consider similar models. These figures reflect a growing acceptance and adaptation to the remote work model. employers are acknowledging the benefits that remote work brings to the table. Increased productivity, lower operational costs, higher employee satisfaction, to name a few. They're also recognizing the desires and needs of the modern workforce, who increasingly value flexibility and work-life balance. But let's not overlook the challenges. Remote work requires robust digital infrastructure, effective communication channels, and a shift in management styles. Yet, as the figures suggest, more and more employers are willing to navigate these challenges, given the potential benefits. In conclusion, employers are not just adapting to the remote work trend, they're embracing it. As we move forward, this acceptance and adaptation will play a significant role in shaping the future of work. It's an exciting time, and we're all part of this transformative journey. Not all industries are created equal when it comes to remote work. So who's leading the pack? The answer might not surprise you. In the digital age, the computer and IT sector is at the forefront of the remote work revolution. The nature of these jobs is often digital, requiring just a reliable internet connection. Yet, the shift to remote work isn't confined to the tech world. Other sectors are quickly catching up. Take marketing, for instance. With the rise of digital marketing strategies and tools, many marketing professionals now have the freedom to work from anywhere. Accounting and finance, too, are making strides in the remote work arena. Today, accountants can manage ledgers, prepare financial statements, and even conduct audits, all from the comfort of their homes. The secret, a suite of cloud-based tools and software that make remote financial management a breeze. And let's not forget project management. With the help of digital platforms, project managers can now coordinate with their teams, track project progress, and communicate with clients, irrespective of their geographical location. The medical and health industry is another area where remote work is on the rise. Telehealth services have surged in popularity, enabling healthcare providers to consult with patients remotely. At the same time, the digitization of health records has opened up remote opportunities for administrative roles within the healthcare sector. Even human resources and recruiting, sectors traditionally tethered to physical offices, are embracing the remote work trend. Thanks to virtual collaboration tools, HR professionals can now conduct interviews, manage employee benefits, and oversee team-building activities, all on a remote basis. The shift to remote work is not confined to a few sectors. It's reshaping industries across the board. And as more companies recognize the benefits of remote work, from increased productivity to improved employee satisfaction, it's a trend that's here to stay. So, what does all this mean for the future of work? As we've seen, remote work is more than just a fleeting trend. It's a significant shift in how we approach our professional lives, and it's here to stay. Currently, 12.7% of full-time employees work from home, and a significant 28.2% have embraced a hybrid work model. Meanwhile, the majority of the workforce, at 59.1%, still work in office. This illustrates that while remote work is gaining traction, traditional office environments continue to hold their ground. The horizon looks promising for remote work, with projections indicating that by 2025, an estimated 32.6 million Americans will be working remotely. That's about 22% of the workforce. This shift is not just driven by organizational policies, but also by employee preferences, with a staggering 98% of workers expressing a desire to work remotely at least part of the time. From the employer's perspective, the acceptance of remote work is also evident. A significant 93% of employers plan to continue conducting job interviews remotely, signaling their willingness to adapt to virtual methods. In fact, 16% of companies operate entirely remotely, leading the way in this new paradigm of work. Looking at remote work from an industry perspective, the computer and IT sector leads the way, closely followed by industries like marketing, finance, and project management. Even traditionally office-bound sectors like HR and customer service are reaping the benefits of remote work, thanks to virtual collaboration tools. In terms of job roles, accounting tops the list of most sought-after remote positions, indicating that even traditional office functions can adapt to this new way of working. The world of work is changing, and remote work is at the forefront of this evolution. As we move forward, it's clear that the ability to work remotely will become an increasingly important part of our work culture.
Subscribe, like, and share.